Hey, welcome back. It's Jason Walter here. I thought yesterday's video was going to be my last video about giving you an update about the stimulus checks. But I know a lot of you are asking and wondering, when are you going to receive your funds? And is there a faster way in order to get those funds? So I'm making this video today to answer those questions. So let's go ahead and dive in. So according to the House Committee on Ways and Means, the IRS will make about 60 million payments to Americans through direct deposit this week, and this is the week of April 13th. These are for people that the IRS already has their direct deposit information in hand, and that's from their 2018 or 2019 tax returns. And this will include Social Security beneficiaries who filed federal tax returns that included direct deposit information. So shortly thereafter, about 10 days after they send this first wave of payments, then the IRS plans to make a second run of payments. And these payments will be made to Social Security beneficiaries who did not file tax returns in 2018 or 2019 and receive their Social Security beneficiary benefits via direct deposit. So therefore, people who filed their 2018 or 2019 federal tax returns and have their information or the bank account information through the IRS will get their money first. About after 3 weeks after the first round of payments are made, which is the first week of May, the IRS will begin issuing paper checks to individuals. They're going to be issuing these paper checks as fast as they can print checks. And this has been estimated that it's going to be about 5 million per week. So this could potentially take about 5 months to get all the paper checks out in the mail. And they're also going to be issuing these paper checks in reverse order of your adjusted gross income. So people who have a lower income will get their paper checks sooner. So if you do not want to wait up to potentially 5 months to get your stimulus check, then here are the three fastest ways that you can get your funds. And number one would be you could file your 2019 or your 2018 federal tax returns and enter your bank account information through the IRS. Number two is that if you are a non-filer with no bank account information through the IRS, you can go to their web-based portal right now, but this is only available to those who are not required to file tax returns in 2018 and 2019, or have an adjusted gross income of less than $12,200 if you're single, or less than $24,400 if you're married. Option number three for you is that you can enter your bank account information on the IRS web app that's going to be made available in mid-April, they say, and you can enter your information there. By the way, I hope you're getting a lot of value at this video so far. If you are, please hit the like button to help support this channel. And also please subscribe and I'll keep you updated with new developments. I also post a lot of videos about how this pandemic is affecting our real estate market. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe. I truly appreciate your support. So let's go ahead and dive back into the video. According to the U.S. Department of Treasury, as of April 10th, the web-based portal, which is on the IRS website, I'll leave a link in the description below. This is for people who are not required to file tax returns. That is currently live on the IRS website. And this says to make sure they receive their payment as quickly and safely as possible. So this tool will request basic information in order to confirm your eligibility. And what they're going to ask is that your full names and social security numbers, including your spouse and dependents, your mailing address, bank account type, account, and routing numbers. And then for the Get My Payment web app on the IRS website, that's going to be, again, coming hopefully this week. They say mid-April. This is the Get My Payment app. It allows taxpayers who filed their tax return in 2018 or 2019, but did not provide their banking account information through the IRS or on their return to submit direct deposit information so they can receive payments immediately, as opposed to receiving checks in the mail, which can take up to 5 months. This will allow taxpayers to also track the status of your payment as well. Again, this should go live in mid-April, maybe this week. For Social Security recipients who did not file a tax return in 2018 or 2019, you do not need to use this portal or take any further actions. The government is basically going to be using your Social Security benefit statement in order to calculate and send out your $1,200 stimulus checks. So I hope that makes sense. So again, let's go dive deeper into the Get My Payment web app. So let's just talk about that. So the Get My Payment web app is an online application that will display on any desktop, phone, or tablet. It does not need to be downloaded from the App Store. It goes on to say that for taxpayers, in order to track the status of their stimulus check, they will also need to enter some basic information into this Get My Payment web app, which again should be available in mid-April, hopefully this week. The information you'll need to enter into this app is your Social Security number, your date of birth, and your mailing address. And again, through this web app, taxpayers can add their bank account information or the direct deposit information to the IRS. So taxpayers who want to do this in order to speed the receipt of getting their payment and not wait the 5 months potentially, will need to provide the following information. So write this down. Their adjusted gross income from your most recent tax return submitted, either in 2018 or 2019. Again, if you're not familiar or do not know what your AGI is, your adjusted gross income, go to your most recent tax return that you have filed, and that would be the Form 1040 line 8B. That's the adjusted gross income, and that's your federal return. You will also need to know the refund or amount owed from your latest filed tax return. That's on the second page of your Form 1040. You also will need your bank account type, account, and routing numbers, of course. I also read some really important news on the U.S. Department of Treasury's website, and it says the following. The Get My Payment application cannot update bank account information after the economic impact payment has already been scheduled for delivery. So you cannot update your bank account information if this stimulus check has already been scheduled for delivery. It also goes on to say that to help protect against fraud, this tool does not allow you to change your bank account information already on file with the IRS. A lot of people had questions about this, but they're saying that if the IRS already has your bank account information, you cannot change it. It also says they want to be on the lookout for scammers. So in addition, the IRS does not initiate contact with taxpayers via email, text messages, or social media channels to request personal or financial information. It also goes on to say that we urge taxpayers to be on the lookout for scammers and email phishing attempts. So be safe out there. But the good news is that the vast majority of you will receive your stimulus checks funds this week. So please subscribe and hit the like button. I truly appreciate the support from you. You also can follow me on Instagram. I'm Sacramento Realtor. I hope you have an awesome day and look forward to seeing you on the next video.